You're watching When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong.
You act like you ain't been here long. Your mama's stupid. Now come back here. Come out behind that counter and tell me my mama's stupid. Big
Keylauren Watson faces aggravated assault charges for firing a gun at another woman after that fight captured by unknown witnesses in the store, then uploaded to social media.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have an update to a story that I did a couple of days ago that took place in Dayton, Ohio at an O'Reilly Auto Parts store where you had two women who was arguing. And then one woman went and grabbed the other woman and basically beat the living hell out the woman. And then after that woman took that whooping, she decided to go behind the counter and grab a gun and shoot this woman. Now, when I first did this video, I thought this lady had got shot once. But come to find out, the lady in question, who go by the name of Barbara Beatty, she was shot twice in the back, not once. So you all please forgive me because I thought that the lady was shot once. But law enforcement and also the woman lawyer is saying that she was shot twice in the back. And a lot of people were speculating and saying, well, Trey, well, she had no business going behind the counter. And as you all can see, for those who really watched the video, the lady, Barbara Beatty that is, the one that's the customer, she did not go behind the counter. You had the cashier, the clerk of the store, who go by the name of Keylauren Watson. She was standing basically at the edge of the counter. Now, true enough, I will agree, you don't put your hands on anybody. I honestly believe that. And that's what I promote on this channel more than anything. Keep your damn hands to yourself. As you all may know from all the videos I have done, I am a very humble person, but at the same time, sometimes you have to go there with people, not saying everything is worth fighting over. And no, it's not. And then you have people saying, well, that's grade school stuff, talking about each other mamas. That wasn't the point of the video. The whole point is this right here. There are certain words that you can say that will trigger a person. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you go somewhere and you see somebody and you say something that you know is going to make them want to jump on you. And just like there's things that people can say to you that make you want to jump on them, not necessarily saying that you will jump on them, but there are words that people say that make you want to take it there. As for instance, talking about each other mama, whether you're in grade school or not. Let's just be for real. I'm not one of these YouTubers who are going to sit up here and tell you everything you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what's right to the best of my ability. And no, I am not always right, but guess what though? I am far from wrong most of the time. But I will say this also, is that you must learn what self-defense is. Learn what self-defense is, because if you don't know what self-defense is, and depending on what state you is, hey, more power to you. But I know down here in the South, they play self-defense totally different. And as in the case of Ohio too, they play it the same way, evidently. Now I'm going to tell you this right here. If the customer who go by the name of Barbara Beatty and also the cashier who go by the name of Keylauren Watson, just say if the customer walks in the store and she jumps on this woman, and during the process of the customer jumping on the clerk happened to pull out a knife or a handgun and shoot this woman, stab her up or kill her, guess what? That's self-defense. Let me say it again. That's self-defense. Self-defense is not when you get your butt whooped and then you hightail it behind the counter and grab a weapon and then the person is leaving and you shoot them once or twice in the back or however many times. That's not self-defense. Self-defense really means in the process of the altercation, or what they call the event, which means while the assault or battery is taking place, you have a right to use whatever force you feel, especially if you feel that your life is in danger. Now, you cannot mix self-defense with stand your ground law. It's kind of the same, but it's a little different than that. But anyway, the woman, 31-year-old Keylauren Watson, was arrested and she is facing multiple charges. But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it, whether they like it or not. Surely, as we go. Auto parts store employee facing charges after shooting customer after losing fight in store. Yes, and nobody is condoning fighting. Let's just get that straight out the box. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I make it a habit. And I take pride of making myself very, 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 very clear. You get what I'm saying? Now, one thing I always tell you all is about conflicts, how to resolve conflicts, no matter if they're with boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wives, or whatever. There's a certain way you resolve conflicts. The way I resolve conflicts is this right here. I would try to reason with a person. I would try to talk to a person. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to make yourself very clear on YouTube. I would try to talk my problems out with a man because I don't argue with women. I don't argue with men neither. But one thing about it, men, we supposed to operate a little different, because if not, what makes you different than a woman other than your sex organ? Now, I would try to talk my problems out with a person. If I can't talk my problems out, guess what I'll try to do? Because I know what I'm going to do. And that's not condoning a damn thing. That's just me being honest, number one, with myself and honest with you all. Because I already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try to talk it out. And then if I can't talk it out, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to try my best to avoid you. Look, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to have mercy. And if I can't avoid you, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right through your ass. That's just the way it is. I don't know what else to say. What I'm supposed to do? Let you mess over me? Mess this pretty face up? Anyway, video posted to social media showed two women in a physical altercation when the pair briefly broke away from each other. An employee identified as 31-year-old Keylora Watson. And damn, look at Keylora eyes. I mean, damn, Barbara, you did not see this coming? You did not see that this woman was going to shoot the living hell out of you? But at the same time, I will say this. You had no business putting your hands on this woman. And true enough, she had no business shooting the living hell out of you also. But let's keep Barbara in our prayers. The woman that's in the hospital. Let's keep her in our prayers. But guess what? Hopefully everybody learned a lesson in this situation. Now, anyway, Keylora Watson went to the counter, grabbed a gun, and fired one shot at the other woman, later identified as Barbara Beatty. But from more news that came out, this update that is, they are saying that Barbara Beatty, the customer, was shot twice in the back. How in the hell do you shoot somebody twice in the back? And not only was the woman shot, you was kicking the woman all in the damn chest area, all in the face area, or you sorry now, basically antagonizing the woman. That's not self-defense. That's not how self-defense works. Let me tell you this. If you think that's how self-defense works, guess what? Go out there and get into an argument, lose a fight, and then go grab a weapon and hurt somebody and watch what happens. And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be self-defense. Anyway, now police arrested Watson for aggravated assault. She appeared in court Monday where a judge set her bond at $50,000. And a lot of people got the nerve to want to get mad at me and say, well, Trey, you're condoning fighting. Once again, how in the hell am I condoning fighting when I'm telling you about my life? You get what I'm saying? How am I condoning fighting when I'm telling you about me, when I'm telling you about more? Look, just because you don't see a scar on his face does not mean that your boy went in no battles. I was in them. So talk what you want to talk. Anyway, now Watson told officers that she was helping Barbara find a car park when she became upset and threatened her. Okay, but it sounded like to me that both of you all was threatening each other. But you're the one, once again, we go back to the mama thing. You're the one said your mama is stupid. Now, true enough, the customer, Barbara Beatty, should have never called you stupid. I agree with that. She had no right, R-I-G-H-T, she had no right disrespecting you like that. I will say that because I have to make myself extra clear when I'm talking about certain stories. Other stories, I can just whatever. You know what I'm saying? But evidently, when somebody getting their ass whooped, everybody had their panties in a bunch and they drawers in their ass. Now, Watson also told officers that she was trying to help Barbara Beatty find a car park and she became upset and threatened her. She also told officers that Barbara attacked her and beat her about the head with her fist. Shit, we got the video. We've seen exactly what the hell happened. That was more than a beating about a damn head. That's what we call down south dropping them bees on you. That's what we call down south getting your ass tore out the frame. Have you ever got tore out the frame? And look, my record is 41-1. Yes, I took one loss in my life, and that was at the gas station. You all already know that story. That's about a guy who's a little older than, well, not little, he was a lot older than me, but the bastard was a damn Marine drill sergeant. I did not know he was a damn drill sergeant in the damn Marines.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
And that commercial that the Marines have, they're saying we do more before 5 a.m. before most men do in a whole day. They are absolutely right, because guess what? Whooped my ass that day. Anyway, now Watson said she fired her gun because she thought Barbara Beatty was coming at her for another attack. How can somebody be coming at you for another attack when that person is walking away from you? Barbara was picking up her stuff, all the stuff that she had dropped all over the floor and whatnot. But how was she coming towards you when the video clearly shows that she was walking away from you. Now, once again, I'm not taking up for the customer. I'm not taking up for the damn clerk. They're both are wrong. We're talking about self-defense here. You know what I'm saying? Since people won't talk about self-defense and she will get off. Look, I'm not wishing a damn thing on nobody. I wish this would have never happened. But one thing about it, when you see it, you speak on it, you must call it how it is to the best of your ability. And once again, not saying everything that I say is right. But one thing about it, I do know what self-defense is. Trust me, all the ass I done whooped. Anyway, video of the incident showed the attack and Watson retrieving a gun, pointing and firing it at her as she walked away, according to the video, and also according to court records, not according to the Trey King Show. Because one thing about the Trey King Show, we don't lie on nobody, we don't speculate, we speak number what? Facts all day, every day, like my people in St. Louis say. Now, let me go and close up before I get in trouble, because I feel it's coming on. Now, this is what Barbara Beatty, the lawyer, had to say. And Barbara Beatty is, once again, the customer that is. Her lawyer had this to say. Her conduct wasn't necessarily great. However, she didn't deserve to be shot twice in the back. And damn, I didn't even know she was shot twice in the back. That's a cold damn shame right there. But I understand it's the heat of the moment. You know, tempers are flaring. You know, people are not thinking. But at the same time, you know damn well what certain things will lead to. Look, everybody's not going to let you say just anything to them. That's what I was saying in the first video. You cannot say everything you want to say. Then you had a few people say, well, you have freedom of speech. Yes, you do. Yes, you do have freedom of speech. But does that freedom of speech give you the right to go around hurting people with the words that you say? And true, they both was using their freedom of speech in a wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have a right does not mean that you have a right to abuse what? That right. Anyway, let's close. Now, Barbara Beatty, the lawyer, also said that she was not shot once, but twice. He said that one bullet remains lodged in her back. So let's keep Barbara in our prayers also, and hopefully she learned her lesson. Don't put your damn hands on people. Even though you did want to fight, guess what? You lost the war. You lost the war because you're the one shot. And true enough, this other lady is charged with a couple felonies and whatnot, but guess what? You're the one laid up in the hospital shot. So think about this. Was it really worth it? And see, one thing I want you all to understand is this right here, is that you must have tough skin. You must let, certain things just slide off you or whatnot. If it don't bother you, don't even worry about it. Be like a duck. When a duck get wet or whatever, the duck just get that dirt, that water right off his feathers or whatnot. So that's what you must do as humans also. Stop letting everything affect you because everything is not worth it in the end. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comments, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see you all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.